Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Cam and let's talk some stocks. So today, again, Bitcoin set new highs, broke 52K a little after 11 a.m. on the West Coast here. So all the Bitcoin plays were pretty volatile today, had big swings. So we'll get into that, but first let's take a look at Bitcoin's current price on Binance. So as you can see, we've just been uptrending. So this is a 15-minute chart, but looking pretty bullish on the 15-minute. Even more bullish here on the hour and 4 hour and the daily. So I think this could be a big push here after hours. And as we go back over to Thinkorswim, go back to the multi-chart screen here. So Bitcoin futures here, but we have Riot, SOS, Canaan, and EBON. eBang was a new one today that we'll talk about. But you see after hours right now, like everything's kind of taken off. So I might look for an after hours pullback here. Find a spot to get in. It looks like maybe EBON might be the play to make, as it is its first really big green day away from its moving averages and consolidation area. So I might look to enter one of those there today. But if you give a little zoom out here, I should have left that one the same. It's going really slow right now. But let me try doing this. So we got that sell-off in the morning from SOS and Can. So Can rose on the open, but SOS kind of fell. And then about 7 a.m., if you look down here, Bitcoin futures too, right? Pretty big sell-off once it hit the outside of its trading range. Sold off to about 8 a.m. And that's just this huge dip on SOS and Can. I didn't have a good, besides my first trade this morning, pre-market hours, I didn't have a good trading session today, especially the morning. I was just looking at too much stuff, missing too many plays, so I really tailored it back on the number of trades I made today. So I'll have to review a lot of that stuff, but not very happy with myself today after how I performed. But there's money to be made both sides here, down and up. Obviously, you get a big sell-off like this, you're going to get a pullback. So SOS had more strength right away off that 8 o'clock, fall off, or excuse me, 7 to 8 fall off 8's when it started rising again, about 8:05, and then sharply back up, back to around the $13 range, and then just the rest of the day sideways. Can kind of slower, and then like a gradual decline, and then just somehow a little pop. So a little inside bar here, and then we went off to the races, 18.5 up to 21 almost, and then still going after hours. And then EBON was a new one today that I saw basically right after the open. Come on. Right, because it popped to a high, started selling off like the others. And so basically their PR news that came out, that eBay prepares to launch a Bitcoin mining business. I think you're going to see far more companies do this. Back like in 2017, we had all the hype the first time when it ran to 19K. And everybody's going to try to get in. Like I saw a Instagram post saying that Tesla made $715 million all of last year. And just from their Bitcoin investment alone, several months ago, they've already made that. So I think you're going to see a huge increase in Bitcoin adoption from large companies, and it's going to revolutionize the way fundamentals are gone about, balance sheets, all that. I think it just shows how terrible the true state of the economy, the world economy in general, but the U.S. economy is, with inflation being hidden behind a lot of metrics. So crazy things could be in the pipeline in the future. And then just lastly, to touch Bitcoin play, Riot here probably was the one that the most closely mimicked Bitcoin price all day. So if you just look from about here over, basically the same on Riot. Riot's up, hit 82, but it basically tripled since last Friday, February 5th, so 2 Fridays ago, or 7 actual trading days. So it's had a crazy move. If we go back over here, so load, we're not going to talk about load, but it just sold off all day today. CLPS, which was another low floater, so first thing in the morning, kind of sold off, held this 22 moving average on the 5-minute, also the pre-market lows, and then just got a huge rip back to the 19. So this was the big squeeze play today, first thing in the morning, and then a light socket had some relative strength, sold off but got a bounce, gave a retest, and then rolled over for the second half. But big swings early in the morning, big percent changes, a lot of money to be made there, and zero for me. But another play, Ehang, it's a drone play. So yesterday a report came out, basically a short report saying that this company is like a fraud. But it has been talked about by quite a few YouTube finance people, and several institutions have put quite a bit of money into it. But so obviously huge sell-off yesterday, 110 down to like $40, $38 low yesterday, and then you get the bounce. I mean, this is pretty typical play, but I didn't even see this morning until I saw it on top percent gainer. So I was a little late to the party, but it did find some relative strength. Got the big bounce back up, pulled back, and then we kind of uptrend all day. So we'll see if this can continue to fill this gap. That's not a gap, but technically, like volume wise, very low volume compared to the price range in there. So we'll see if we can poke into that more tomorrow. And then the other one, let's go to QS. So QuantumScape, they had earnings yesterday after hours, and then they also spoke on their new battery tech, and a lot of analysts are saying that their battery tech could change the industry. So big uptrend today, kind of sideways in the morning. Put a higher low in about 8:15, and then just steady up all afternoon. So this company has ran in the past. So back in December, right? So $14 up to 132, squeezed up there, sold off, and so now we're getting a little pop, got above moving averages yesterday, curled right back into it on lesser volume, and then the pop on earnings. But so if we just I'll just draw a fib level real quick right here, just to see if there's anything of significance there, and yeah, maybe close to reject that, hold that, within $2 of it, and then if we go back to the daily, might see something. Maybe just like maybe a pop after this when it opened above that 56.72 and retest. So volume below and then shoot it up above. But interesting to see what happens with those today. Tilray just came out with earnings, so marijuana stocks could be in play again for tomorrow. I'll look at that later tonight after hours, and then we'll probably know pre-market tomorrow. So those were the stocks that I was looking at today. Hope you guys had a better day trading than I did. But I hope you got something out of this video, and if you could leave a like and a comment or subscribe. If you've got any questions, let me know. As always, I'll see you in the next one.